So too, we'll officially call the meeting to order. We distributed minutes, payment vouchers, the checks for all board members. We need to make a motion for the minutes, right?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Guess we'll move on to legal counsel report with AJ.
I sent a memo regarding the fire protection territory. If you read it, then you can probably see it's a bigger conversation than what we can solve tonight. But I think it's a conversation that may be worthwhile pursuing with the city, just for preliminary discussions, but new taxes are always hard. But if we can offset some of the costs for the fire contract, maybe worth just some initial exploration. But certainly that's the will of the board, but I wanted to give you just a roadmap for kind of what that looks like. And that's all that I have.
All right, appreciate it.
Do you have the legal contract for,
I should have.
we can do it in January.
Yeah, as is typically the case. With most of my towns and cities and schools. It's permissible to make it retro, so I will make sure that I get that to you January, I'll make a note.
All right, we'll move on to Jenny with the clerk report.
I had sent everyone November financials. Does anybody have any questions on those? Okay. The audit is complete, exit conference done. The 3 corrective action plans that we talked about last month have been filed, accepted. Documentation has also been filed that we've already done everything that we said that we would do, and those have been accepted. So we're done.
Yeah.
So,
Good job, good job.
Thank you. We talked, there was a question last month that because of the contract requirement before I paid anyone for an independent contractor, could the planning commission president still move forward with anything under 1,000? And she said, that's fine. He can still do that. I can still make the payment, and then that contract would be approved by the full board after the fact at the next board meeting. So we're good there. The internal control training is only required for everybody once every audit period. So you guys are off the hook until another 3 or 4 years. And I'll still do it every year just to make sure that my little check mark is correct and we're good. And I appreciate you guys always being responsive and supportive. So glad that is all done.
Yay. Congrats. Big win.
Big win.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, I guess we'll move on to current old business. We'll go to Jeff with the planning commissioner report.
So based on our audit, I did reach out to Chad and ask that he give us mowing and tree trimming. We already have the snow contract. Don't have them yet, but I'm sure that we will in time for this upcoming season, and that will be presented to the board so we can really look at that. I may go ahead and get other quotes based on our discussion thereof. So as soon as I get that, it will be in front of the board. The other point of business is I committed to the board last month that I would reach out to Ron Holder, which I did, in reference to the fire contract. Just a refresher, Spring Grove has been asked to pay $78,589, which was a 26% increase. That just didn't seem right. We budgeted a 5% increase, and so I reached out to Ron and said, hey, dude, don't know if you're aware, but it seems like we should be able to plan together really well here. Is there a way that we can really work together towards accomplishing something of greater consistency so we know what to react to? And ultimately, he went in front of the finance committee because what I asked him for was what we budgeted. 65,403, which was a 5% increase. He went in front of the finance committee and came back and said, yes, we will do that 5% increase. And from now on, we commit to working with you and proactive before you ever file a budget. There you go, Ron.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Gosh.
Good
that's
deal.
awesome.
Yeah.
Our goal.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys are just gonna take over as free grant.
Yeah.
You already have it.
So yeah, that was like a $13,126 bonus.
That's awesome. That's great.
Thank
Split
you.
amongst the board, how many ways?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works for some
Oh.
reason, sorry. Well, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
great
Big
job.
wins from
Saved
Jenny
everybody.
and John, awesome.
Good work.
And
Very
it's, as far as Reinhardt's, I know his notice delivering, he does a good job getting everywhere, but I think he kind of forgets about Doug and them up there on Quaker Hill. Cause that was,
Thank you.
there was 2 or 3 days I couldn't get up there, and I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't know that this little spot's right here that
Thank
he
you.
has to take care
I'll
of.
reach out right away.
And I'm not sure if he eventually got up there, somebody did, but it was still pretty slick, but I couldn't get up there in the mail truck, cause
Doug,
I'd slide right
call-
back down to Chester Boulevard, it's dangerous right there, so.
I'll take care of it.
I don't know if Doug called or what, but somebody eventually got up there, but I notice every time we get a snow, that little area right there just gets forgot about. All right. So I guess that took care of the 2026 proposed fire contract.
Yeah, Tracy is supposed to send us a new one, and we have not received that yet, so.
Okay. Cool. All righty. Any other business brought before the board? All right. I guess if that's the case,
Nothing, Tom, you said you wanted to come say it when I was.
Yeah.
Just got your words up today.
guess we'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right.
All right.
So the reservation was for 6:45 because I did not know that we were gonna have a record speed